Oh, you wasn't playing. It's funny.
No, he's completely
No,
playing.
Headlines for my kryptonite. Still the game.
Where did I find this?
There's some old bullshit, 24/7.
These are confirmed facts. All right, let me go put this where it needs to go. Then we can get started.
That's what she said?
Yeah, that tracks. Well, I guess you guys don't have any questions about the stuff you got this level. I don't think it was anything.
The stuff you got?
If you got any like crazy feet or anything, we just talked about yours, so that's cleared.
Oh, doesn't give too much. It doesn't give too much.
Yeah, level 6 isn't the biggest surprise of things. Oh, I'm not sure Pi Social exists anymore. Somebody watching TV over there?
I'm about to answer somebody's
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah, the second one. But I'm trying to figure this out.
No, I guess it's still here.
I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon, make my whole world dance.
No context on that, or?
Just thought of that song for some reason. How high? No, Half Baked.
Half Baked. That movie. That was that work.
It's hard to hear like the first 2 words you start saying, Chris, just so you know.
Yeah, I probably gotta turn my Wi-Fi off.
Oh, who got Groupon Wi-Fi now?
You do still, Greg. What are you talking about? No, I'm outside, that's why.
Okay.
I can let that go, huh, Greg?
Bruh. Suffered from that for years, all right?
Was it years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was, Chris.
It was a strong joke for maybe like a month. After that, it was just periodic reference.
That counts as years.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, I'm about to give up on this.
Everybody, living it up.
Greg, wake up, man.
You know.
Thank you for everybody be living up and saying.
What you do?
While we're talking about old songs, I was listening to what's that Big Pun song? The one that he's like really popular for.
100%?
What's the shit? No,
That's fire.
you can catch me in the cherry red 150.
Oh, you know that one.
Which
Talking
one?
about
He talks about
not when to
sex with
die,
his wife.
right? Oh, no, we're talking about different things.
It's not a main theme of the song, but he mentions it like 3 times. Like, I paid for them titties. I'm like, what?
No, yeah, it is. It's the song we talk about
That's
not
the
wanting to
same
die
song.
because she's
That's the same song.
Who was trying to have sex with his wife?
By the way, that his wife went on to say he used to beat her with a gun. So, I mean,
What?
Whoa!
I'm not supposed to be disrespecting her.
Wow.
He's like, no, the stuff he said in the song he did to me. So, like, yeah,
What?
just like, no.
Oh, fuck. What, in the Casey and JoJo?
How do you make such positive sounding songs about horrible things?
Positive?
Welcome to America. Well, not the most positive song, by the way.
Well, you know, the beat. It's like, what's that song? OPP.
What? That's a positive song?
The beat. I'm sorry, the beat. And he says he did that purposely.
What are we talking about now?
I'm lost.
No, I know what
I think I got lost too. Wait.
Wow. Okay. Good morning once, good morning twice, good morning enough times till we get things right. This is World Breakers. That was some pre-World Breakers conversations about the world. This
You ever found yourself dead in the middle of Little Italy?
This is session episode 26. We've been doing this for 26 weeks, and this is still how we lead in.
I'll mute up. Fuck it.
Can't take us anywhere.
Nowhere. Last week, the UGOAI continued their fight against the warden and the prisoner, having been identified as Dresden. They had forced the warden to retreat into the safety of the stone walls, while battling it out against a very powerful archmage. Things looked a little rocky for the UGOAI there for a moment, as multiple members went unconscious, were brought back to awareness, lifted into the air 100 feet, dropped but caught by one Sabet, and had a fireball thrown at them. Not to mention a delayed fireball that Jerry tried to contain in his haversack unsuccessfully, but by disrupting it, severely limited the damage it could have done had it been allowed to sit and grow. Jerry was able to claw his way, holding on to the webbing here, to the cage, and deliver what would have been the final blow to Dresden, until a older Jerry appeared, holding the Staff of Ages, stopping Jerry's hand and delivering the killing blow himself, as well as using the Staff of Oaths to contain a magical explosion that came from Dresden upon his death. Nothing was left of old Jerry, or the 2 staffs he had with him. But Dresden is dead, reverse gravity has dropped, the warden met his end on top of one of the devices, having fallen 30 feet on top of it. He only had a few hit points left at the time anyways, but that's not a great place to have landed. At what seemed like the conclusion of events, the largest of the portals began to light up with effect as a number of individuals came rushing through, yelling, "Your time is up, Dewey-Doo. Rescue Inc. is here." And that is where we left it.
Who showed up?
Rescue Inc.
Oh yeah, those dudes.
Any questions, comments, concerns, or notes before we hop in and get started?
Just remember, I'm down, guys.
And I would like to say me
Like
out.
out? Unconscious?
Yeah. So
Oh.
is
I
Pino.
believe two people are unconscious at the moment.
Are we still in turn order?
Yes, we will be because those two are unconscious.
Okay.
So don't fight them, y'all. Again, do not fight them.
We can't beat a couple Midas flunkies without you.
That's not what they
They
are,
ain't
but all
Midas
right.
flunkies. They don't
not
know
what-
Midas at all.
Don't. Just don't.
So, as these three individuals rush in,
It's only 3 of them.
oh, sorry, there are 4 rushing in. We will say, I will pull us out of combat. So you guys can quickly rush over to the compatriots, or you guys can confront the people running in. The group seems to be kind of getting stock of what's going on really quickly. So there's a moment here to do something.
Can I do 2 bonus action healing words to one to Fino and one to my cousin?
Yep.
It's 1d4 plus 4. I just cast from where I am.
Is that what I roll?
You roll that, you
yeah.
want us to roll that.
You can roll.
1d4 plus 4.
Please go ahead and bed. Get some sleep.
Haha, I'm at 7.
Hey, that's a great rule.
Brian, how do I come back to life?
I'm at 5. Man. You to heal 5. Click your death save area. Where you see the little thing. It should pop up with the little thing, and then you just heal and put 7 on there.
Got you. Thank you.
You
Never died.
can take a potion now that Fino now that you're up.
I know, but ain't nobody doing all that.
Okay, I'm just gonna put some tokens here to represent who ran in. These are generic tokens.
That slick red one, y'all. Or is it the short one?
Okay.
All right. Look at that.
Quinn. There you go.
Slayer's character. She is right next to Slate's.
Don't you worry about any of that. So it won't come up at all.
You just
I'll
want
take
to
a
click. When you click in there, though, when you see that other
Right.
area, you're like, man, I want to
Again?
click that so bad sometimes.
It was a ability.
Brian, what do I heal for a greater?
Greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Just throwing this out here. What if we take a long rest? Should you check with the team first? See if we're going to take a long rest anywhere before you do any big healing. The potion, and then you lose that potion.
I just saw 4 randos come up, yo.
We don't know what
Yeah,
to do.
I'm going to use this token for Slate. 'Cause they don't
I'm
have,
hell, not metagaming. I don't know who they are. I will pop my potion.
Gotcha.
I say to the
And-
group, we saved one from that frosty sleep.
Okay, give me 1 second to grab this last token. Then we can really hop in.
Slayer's gonna use second wind as he stands up to get a little bit of health back.
Okay.
1d10 plus 1.
Can you put
Nine.
your feet on me?
I'll be in a minute.
Do I have any?
10.
Don't you have healing spells?
I just thought about it.
No. So I'm going
Hey, it's just
Heal.
gold, man. You get more gold every time you do something.
to heal me.
Heal us,
No, heal me.
bro. You got healing. I bought potions for you.
No, I don't.
Yeah, my spells are. My spells are pretty slim right now, man. Just use your potion.
No, I'm dead.
Okay.
No.
So everyone has been healed. And what do you say to them, Ketra?
We woke up one of their friends from the frosty sleep in the dungeon. Also, can we take a picture so we can prove about this portal?
The dwarf steps forward. He says,
Oh shit with that.
You did what now?
We found one of your friends who had sacrificed for you, and we brought him out in the dungeon.
What dungeon?
The wall
You know what
dungeon.
he's talking about?
So I s- oh yes, that frozen fellow in the wall. The
Yeah.
what do they call that? Fuck was the name of like that arch level or what
Level 50. I don't.
Capstone.
no, but
Capstone.
capstone.
Capstone
Yeah.
dungeon.
We left a note with the bartender. There was something about love or something. Love conquers all. Something.
The larger one steps forward. What are you talking about? What do you know about our logos and slogans?
We came across when we were, completing the capstone dungeon. We came across one of your friends frozen in one of the rooms. We brought him out, and he had the note. We gave it to the bartender in case you came back for him.
See them kind of looking at each other. Did we have someone here? One in all the knightly armor says, You can't believe these people. They're of low station. We don't know any of them. They're just
What?
lying.
Why would I lie? I don't know you.
Be quiet until you're spoken to. We're trying to sort things out over here. Listen,
What?
we don't know
I
who
read
they are. We're here for a mission. We have to
There's
focus on the mission.
What mission? Whatever it is, we're done here.
The man you came for is dead.
You're late.
Yourself.
And you see the only person who hasn't talked yet. He starts walking up. Everyone give me a charisma saving throw.
Man,
Did you hear me say I'd take off one of the fireball little things and just
I
hold
did
it in
not,
my hand?
but duly noted. You cannot put that back on.
Okay.
What?
I mean, I didn't. put it
3
either.
for Spyrack.
Cool, 23.
What is it? Charisma save?
Charisma save.
very
19.
Okay.
One second. Where are these ones? Save. 13.
Okay. Who am I missing?
I got a
You need you to banish us, motherfucker.
So I got the 23, the 19, 11, 16. Okay. So 23 was the high. What did you get, Katra?
13.
Okay, 23 being the high. Everyone but Slyrack, you feel this effect. This person who just starts walking up towards the cage is the most charismatic person you ever met in your life. You just feel like it'd be great to have him as a friend. You get the impression that you don't want to do what the guy says, but if it were to inconvenience you, you'd hear him out. Slyrack, you feel something odd about him. You can feel yourself kind of drawn to him. He has the very charismatic people have come into the shop before. You've heard them. You've kind of been engulfed in their charm before. You know it. You know what it feels like. This is someone that naturally, by their nature, just exudes this feeling. As he walks up, he says, So which one of you got killed when you killed him? I don't see a body.
Well, aren't you more reasonable to talk to?
Not really, that was my brother. So which one of you killed him?
Us? None. To be honest, we are putting... It just happened. We haven't even had a moment to speak amongst ourselves. I couldn't be certain to tell you of anything that happened.
The dwarf says, "Oh, it just happened? Like just? And he snaps his fingers, and Dresden's body disappears from the cage, replaced by a small round object, and it reappears right next to this individual.
You said Dresden's bodies and Jerry's body was gone.
Jerry's is gone. I'm sorry, Dresden's is not.
Wait, what are you doing? He told us that he needed to die. And he wanted to die. What do you bring him back for?
The person in the armor says, "You don't know what's going on, so just be quiet. You can ask questions, but don't say things like you know what's going on, okay?"
He told us he wanted to die.
Oh, we actually learned quite a bit in our time here. We took it slow and learned about what we were walking into. If you remove him and don't let him die here, the horrors around the world continue. Surely you know this in your infinite wisdom.
Are you making fun of us?
I'm acknowledging your greatness.
As you should. He kind of walks over to where they have Dresden's body. He's Clue, how is he? And you see the dwarf has kneeled down. Oh yeah, he's dead. Okay. And you said it just happened. Like, would you say the last minute? Maybe a little longer than that?
Vale,
Any more? All the blabbering, but close to it.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna wait a little bit more. So let's keep talking for a moment, and then we'll figure out the body.
do you need it?
Need what?
The body.
We're Rescue Inc. We're here to save.
Save what?
He said he wanted to die.
His death was to save too, so what are you here to save?
The charismatic one says, listen. Dresden's a fucking idiot. So, we're not listening to what Dresden wanted. Because, to recap, he's a fucking idiot. So, we're going to wait for a little bit, then we're going to bring the idiot back. Okay?
Did we know about the...
What are you waiting for?
The whole White Knight conversation was totally...
Winter Night,
like...
completely above table.
Winter Night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a different campaign too.
Yeah.
I know, that's how I was like, what did we actually do?
What do we know? The charismatic one says,
Who sent us down here again?
Underbaron.
No, Underbaron.
The charismatic one says, well, we're waiting for the effects of his death to really set in. Magic's a tricky thing. Usually a couple minutes does it. If any of you, well, some of you may feel the effects momentarily, actually. You may all want to just come and sit down, maybe.
And I will...
And he's going to take a
So he
seat
says
down
that-
here on the ledge.
He said
One
that,
is-
I'm like,
well,
guys, let's sit down with them.
Okay.
So I don't like
What
to
harm could it be? They have not attacked us yet.
The portal
They
is
wanted to kill us too.
supposed to close too, though. Will we be trapped is the question.
The charismatic one says, oh, no. These things got a little bit of juice left in them. Not to mention that thing. And you see the little orb that was put in the cage in Dresden's place is kind of floating. And the glowing discharges of magic, they dim drastically, but there's still some life in them.
Okay.
Oh boy, I think our time here is done and we should get out of here.
We need
No.
proof.
Hear him out. He said sit down. He said we'll feel something.
We also need proof.
Take his shoe,
What the fuck is a shoe? Well,
cousin.
We have shared with you why we think he should stay. You have not shared why he should go, just that he should.
Charismatic one kind of narrows his eyes at you and says, I did mention he's my brother, didn't I?
who?
Indeed. Right before you mentioned he was a, what did you say? A fucking idiot.
The charismatic one said Dresden was his brother, Michelle.
I thought he was talking about one of the people with him. Oh. Well, that changes things.
If you must know, Dresden was worried about some repercussions of a deal he had to make. So, with his death, that ends obligations.
Why are you waiting to bring him back?
As I mentioned, magic's a tricky thing. We're not exactly in a solid dimension. It'll take a moment or two before the repercussions of his death actually hit the planes in question.
And why are you waiting for repercussions of his death? You want them to happen.
Upon his death, a few things are going to happen. Those things happening will let the people who wanted him dead know it's happened. If we bring him back too quick, those things won't happen.
What are those things that are supposed to happen?
Bit above your years, I'm afraid.
As long as one of those things are the instances. If they stop as well, then we are all in agreement.
Right.
What do you, the what's an instance?
The gateway is out of here. The whole point of this contraption is to terrorize other locations until they came and killed the prisoner. If he remains alive, they will continue to terrorize random parts of the world. Those doorways need to close.
Right.
That
Unless
is
we're found
clear.
broken and such.
What do you think, Quinn? Oh, it sounds so ridiculous to me. I'm just going to be honest. Gateways for
What?
other places? I mean, yeah, that one went to the Feywild, but it's huge. Look, it makes sense. Those are just doors. Clearly, doors can't go places. They just go to rooms.
Go through them.
What? Who is this? Can I roll?
Walk into the other room and walk back.
Can I don't know, like insider? Like, what is this bull's
You
deal?
can
Like,
roll. You can go ahead and roll
what is
insight.
this seems just
roll insight.
so ridiculous.
I'd like to roll insight, but he wants to roll it on the big armored brutish fellow in the back.
Go ahead.
Can I guide myself for insight?
Yes.
Insight. Oh, my insight's terrible.
Ooh,
Hey,
not bad. Hold on, that is the fucking insight. So 18 plus 5,
Oh.
23.
Damn.
Okay. So yours was on Quinn. And Slavik, you're doing Quinn as well. Or you're trying to do Slate.
Yeah, the
Large armored
Slate.
is Slate.
Yeah.
Okay. Slate seems to genuinely not know what you're talking about. He seems a little focused on mission at hand. Doesn't seem to trust any of you, but doesn't feel like you get the impression he has no concern at all about any of you being upset and wanting to do anything about it.
okay.
But he has no idea what you guys are talking about with instances and going to other locations.
Okay.
They really don't.
Katsura with Quinn. Quinn's fucking with you. Quinn is openly fucking with you guys. It's pretty clear that he doesn't seem to know everything that's happening, but he's having no trouble keeping up the conversation and picking it up and fully comprehending as you all are saying things. He just seems to not respect you all enough to admit you're saying new information to him. So he is simply pretending he can't. He is simply pretending you guys aren't making sense because he doesn't respect you enough to listen.
I say to the group, they don't know, but they understand. They're just dicks, apparently. So whatever. A grain of salt or whatever.
Clue, the dwarf says, "Whoa, we're not dicks. We're rescuing, okay? Dicks
No,
is a
that
group
one
we are
is.
not affiliated with. They do not have a good reputation at all."
Now let me say this:
Things aren't
your
mutually.
letter. I'm surprised that this is the same group. If someone could write that kind of letter, I wouldn't expect this.
What are you talking about with a letter?
Go see. Go to the wall. Go to the wall and ask.
Let me go see my
Are you
notes here.
which wall? The walls around the entire world, lady.
The capstone dungeon in the wall in Dominion. That's the name of the city, right?
No,
Dominion?
the Dominion's a different city entirely.
Oh fuck! Where did I get that from?
Dominion's the city they're from.
Where did I get
Telemetry?
The
Where are we at?
escalation is where you are currently
Escalation.
escalation.
Escalation. Yeah, pop out the memory banks.
Wait, this is escalation. You're from escalation.
Well, this is not escalation.
Yeah,
but
right.
the other side of the portal, one of them
The
is escalation.
pathways we were telling you about. One of them leads to escalation.
Well, the undercity under escalation, but yes,
And someone from Rescue Inc. is there.
in the wall, yes.
Goodness gracious, for a
And-
group looking so far down at us, we are having to do an awful lot of explaining.
They all kind of look at each other and say. Clue says, "Well, yeah, you know what's happening, so you have to explain the thing. So if we know what was happening, then we would explain it. Does that make sense to you?"
Well, you haven't explained what you do know, so not really.
That would explain perfectly, it just doesn't match with your attitude. But continue, please. It's
Or
been a
don't,
long
whatever,
day.
we just
Let's
continue.
wrap this up.
Okay, just give us. Hold up, guys, hold up. And the three of them kind of huddle up and like legitimately put their heads against each other.
I believe we should do the same.
Oh boy.
I was about to say, Google it. Huddle up.
Yes.
All right, let's
Don't give them any more information for free.
Okay, so you guys huddle up.
I don't care what they want with him, as long as we complete our mission and get our money.
Well, we need proof. Can we, maybe take something from the beast and the warden? Do as much as we can to prove this place.
Oh, I plan on ransacking the warden in a moment.
We can also.
Actually, while this is happening, can I just loot the warden?
Yeah, roll investigation for me.
Are there tusks or anything on the animals that we could take that would,
16.
Okay. Yes, there are. You could rip off or take out whatever some tusk from the Yeth hounds.
take one of each, from each one, like the same one though, to prove it was like different animals.
Okay.
We should destroy this place since they will bring him back, just in case, so they don't reopen the portal.
How do we destroy it so bad that we close the portal?
A fireball on the way out?
I'm not sure that they'll destroy the entire place. I mean,
Well,
we
let's-
have to probably destroy these devices.
Exactly, the central device.
You're worried about them bringing back Dresden?
Well, if they bring him back, if the people who have this person know, they might try to reopen it.
Well, the question is, remember, they said that the effects will take place after he dies. After. So when all the effects take place, they will think he is dead. That is what they say to us.
That's true.
Okay.
Well, I guess.
If we are to believe them.
Which is named the The Mad Hatter said destroy everything, right? Or just everyone?
He said kill everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on him you find 50 gold pieces worth of yellow sapphires.
Ooh.
P5.
No.
He had a potion of superior healing that he did not get a chance to use.
Oh.
Nice.
And he had a single horseshoe.
Well.
So they say, ready, break! And they kind of spread out again.
What?
like in a combat kind of?
Okay, what the fuck was that, guys? What the fuck was that?
Oh, we like to break our team huddles with a ready break. You know, proves morale, keeps everyone focused, make sure we're on the same page. You know, when you've been together for a while and you have a solid group, you know, you get little things like this.
Cat's
How long
just
have you
shaking
been
her
together?
head in like borderline disgust at this
We've
point.
been together for a while. How long have you been?
Weirdos.
I'm happy Jerry's invisible.
Listen. This is not a. Well, actually, Quinn says, this is not a Rescue Week question and answer sessions. We have those bi-monthly. This is not the week for it. If you want to come to one, please do. You're not going to get special treatment because we've seen you in person. Don't ask. Please, just it's embarrassing for everyone.
God.
Well, go
This
to your
is
home.
Val.
I couldn't imagine torturing myself with such an activity.
Now,
We'll get your friend.
we've spoken and we do realize that one of our members is in escalation. He's been gone for quite some time. We thought he settled down. Seems you have saved him from something of the sorts. So, and Slay says, thank you. We appreciate that.
Oh, no.
We have saved one of our own.
Favor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, keep looking at him. Favor.
You're saying what?
Favor. To Clue. He's looking in his eyes. Favor.
Quinn, Clue looks to the other guys. Did one of you owe him a favor? I've never
No,
met
no,
him
no.
before.
No, we saved one of yours. Come on. You saved one of our hides one day.
Well, I think we just did.
No,
No.
you didn't.
No, huh?
You did not.
You coming here late.
This is done. We were on our way out.
Charismatic individual clears his throat. So, the thing
Hold
about
on, we don't
that-
get any saves from this.
Right.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Though Slyrack's immune for 24 hours. And again, he's Slyrack's immune from the effect for 24 hours. And again, it's not like you're not controlled. It's just a little stronger than Charm Person for sure. But he just seems like a great guy. He seems like a great guy. You would, you want to help him if you can, but you would never go out your way. But for the moment, he's just like the most charismatic person you've ever seen. Like, you're not starstruck, but it's kind of that level of, oh my god, it's him, but I don't know who he is.
Sounds like man friend or whatever that spell is.
Charmin.
Stronger than that.
Charmin.
But it's around that. It's that kind of
stronger.
spell. It's that kind of spell. Or it's that kind of effect, I should say. You are charmed.
Yeah.
So he clears his throat and he says, listen, folk. Dresden, he's the nice one. My name is Thomas Wraith. I'm not nice. I had full intentions of killing anyone who hurt my brother. You all killed my brother.
Oh boy.
Because he told us.
I didn't tell you anything.
I said because he told us to. We followed his
Dresden's an
request.
idiot. And that's fine. He doesn't have to see himself dead, so he doesn't get it. But it seems like you did these rescuing a good turn.
They were torturing him. We helped him.
Yeah. No.
Jerry whispers in the Slyrack's ear and says, hey, how are we being punished for him being an idiot if we didn't know he was an idiot? We're just finding out right now that he's an idiot.
Anyway, what all are we waiting for?
All right.
This is dragging now.
It should happen right about... And you can hear what sounds like a pop. It sounds extremely far away, like it's just outside of your hearing range, but you hear it. And you hear another one, louder and louder, closer and closer, until it sounds like it's happening right next to your ear. So, this will be an opportunity to add or change anything in your backstories.
Ooh.
At any time, have any of you been affected by modified memory? For any reason? Because now that memory is back.
Lauren, where are you?
No. Oh, wait a second.
Fino has.
Within range. Yeah. There's some limits here. We have to veto something, but you can have been affected by modified memory. And it could have taken a chunk.
Hey,
So he's becoming invisible.
Could have been
you
more
know
than
Fino's
once.
backstory. So what happens with that? Because he's kind of lost a lot of things. So I don't know how much comes back and what is what.
Fino's interesting. Fino has some death trauma. So some of what he's lost is from trauma, not from magical effect.
Okay.
I think it'd be.
Go ahead.
Said, I think it'd be cool if Slyrak had seen or heard some shit that he wasn't supposed to in his time, in his rounds.
Absolutely. Let me swing back around to that. Fino, you find yourself in a memory. You are laying dead, and you feel the warmth of life come back into you. And you see a man standing over you, well-aged, with a warming smile, hand lifting off your chest. He helps sit you up. He says, "What were you trying to accomplish? Killing a demi-something. It's not so easily done, you know. But I tell you what, you have the potential. You have the drive. I used to have a drive like that. I think we can help each other out. I need a demi-something killed. You want a demi-something killed. It might be the same demi, who knows? But what I do know is, I can help you. You will owe me something in return. But don't worry, owing Midas has never been a bad thing. I'll tell you what. You keep down your path to kill your demi-something. Find your weapon. And when you do, you will turn it on a vampire named Strahd. When you find the weapon, I'll tell you how to get to him.
That was fire, but that's not Midas's accent.
I don't know what it is. Oh, that's... Well, he had a couple.
No, he had a general Irish accent.
Yeah, he definitely had a very strong.
I completely forgot. No, that's fine. Owing Midas is never a bad thing.
Great.
I need you to kill Strahd for me. A vampire sans repute. I'm sure you can do it once you get your sword back. And let me tell you, I may be able to help you along the way. Just don't go dying again. That's a tricky thing. I don't know if you know, but you're missing some skin. But don't worry. You don't need to know any of this for now. You can learn it all again later. Shh, no, it's okay, be quiet. And his hand comes to the side of your head. And the memory is simply replaced. Waking up, seeing someone walking away and having the drive to continue back in you.
So basically, from that, Fino Midas asked Fino to kill Strahd with the sword he finds.
Yes, he did.
Is he also supposed to kill the person he's supposed to kill, or Midas is going to help him with that and take care of that for him?
Midas will help you with that if you kill Strahd. You have a powerful ally in your corner. The other fragment of a memory comes back. It seems to be backed by stronger stuff. It's not fully awakened. But give me a Constitution saving throw.
Connie.
Okay. So you don't get it all back.
Hold on. Okay, no, keep going.
Okay. What parts of you are bone right now?
His horns are bone, his tail is bone. And the rest of them is just very gone.
Okay.
But his tail is made of is straight bone.
Nice.
So, what you remember instantly is that you used to have a cousin. You were thick as thieves growing up. You guys did everything together. You guys set off to hunt the evils of the world together. And until this moment, you did not remember he was a victim of the sword as well. You had no memory of him at all.
Oh, shoot.
But you understand that there is something tied with your tail being bone and having lost that memory, which you're not quite sure what the connection is. All right. Slyrak. You found yourself one day in the shop. You were doing your chores. You were unlocked from your room. And as often has, she forgot you were there. In came what was at first a small individual. You saw them use magic to increase their size to be the same as the giantess. And they begin having a bit of an argument. The individual was saying how he was here representing the interest of... Oh, hold on. Why is this name slipping from me? He was here representing the interest of Riveria, and that she knew damn well she would not give the other him this kind of trouble. Or she would not give the ruler this kind of trouble. She goes on.
Sorry?
Riveria.
Riveria.
Yes, and she would not give the ruler this kind of trouble, so she should not give him this, as he is here in his name. She kind of laughs at it, but he demands that this city holds up its bargain, that it's not the only one that can take flight, but is the only one that will fall from the sky should they step out of line. She kind of clams up at that. You've seen her worried once. You've seen her scared a handful of times. This feels a little different. This is more, she's a little worried she may have overstepped. A little worried she may have made the wrong enemy. He walks over, takes a chunk of rock off of the foundation of the wall, and says, with this, we can come here whenever we want. We can send whatever we want. You are only alive as long as we let you be. There's a reason they're the last legends. There is no one else to stand before them. And if your fucking city wants to burn, keep acting like you are. And he pushed it in a pouch. and walks out. She takes a moment to kind of gain her constitution back. As you knock something over on accident, she quickly turns on you. And she says, shaking her head, "There's always a bigger fish." And she takes the memory. Anyone else getting a memory back?
Yes.
It was the last two again?
The Last Legends.
The Last Legends. That's one of the guilds, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Feely was actually shown how the world burns if he doesn't complete his mission.
Okay. What comes back to you? And it's blurry, smoke haze. You find yourself in a room full of people you can't make out. There's blood everywhere. But the blood is moving. You see it flowing towards the center of the room. You see a large warhammer thrust into the ground, and the blood soaking into all the runes. You see it lifted in the air by a large dwarf, covered in shadow as the image isn't clear for you. You see it raise it and slam it on a central pillar, which cracks and jumps into the ground, and you see the entire room start cracking. You see fire erupting from the ground. You can hear these screams of a city above you. You can see Craghammer splitting in pieces. You can see the walls exploding, destroying land masses around them. An ocean of lava rising up where the walls once were. And as your vision pulls out further and further, you see the walls of the entire world exploding. You see volcanoes erupting. You see tsunamis. You see the landmass broken into pieces. And you see the moons. You see them coming closer to Elestria. You see the outpour of tears from the crying moon erupt into a waterfall of magic falling down onto the planet. And you see the essence of this element of the world that you tapped into, this fire spirit, pulling your focus back to them and saying, "You have a decision to make. And it won't be an easy one." And then her taking the memory from you.
Is that what global warming looks like in your game?
So
Well,
if we lose,
that's not global warming.
The floor is lava.
That's what I wrote into my story without saying global warming.
Congratulations. It changed. You've been drawn into something a little bigger than the ice caps melting. But you, from that cascade of images, you do know that whatever this climax is, it ends under Crackhammer.
The center of the world.
Kind of. Anybody else get a memory back?
Yes, Jerry is being turned invisible.
Okay. Jerry, you were younger. You were with your friends. You had taken the dare. You had been the bravest.
I was a kid. I was a kid.
No, he found you invisible. He didn't turn you invisible.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
But you did stumble upon a sleeping, exhausted, paranoid death tyrant.
Oh, shit.
You had thought to take one of its eyes, to put it in a bag and bring it with you. What harm could it do away from the creature? little did you know, Kid had been running some experiments trying to revive it to its living self, to its fuller power. You were able to get your backpack over one of the eyes. But you have a haversack of holding. The rules are a little different in that thing. And when the eye was pulled to a pocket dimension, it roused the creature, who immediately turned all of its orbs on you at the same time, firing away. It was painful. You were petrified, disintegrated, frozen, all in the same instance.
That isn't helpful at all.
Hold on. But in Rust, Kid, at this moment hearing the commotion, counterspelling all that he could within this moment. But between his magic and the Beholder's, there was a cross, and there was a decision to make. Your physical body had been permanently damaged, and Kid thought he could fix it, but did not think you could bear seeing what you look like now. So together with the Beholder, they cursed you. They turned you invisible.
I'm the Terminator?
Yeah, RoboCop's the more accurate.
Yeah, RoboCop. I'm sorry, RoboCop. yeah. RoboCop?
It is closer to RoboCopian. But there are multiple times you waking up, remembering things. The memory that's taken from you is quite a number of days. It is the initial saving of you. It is Kid working on you. It is Kid reaching out for help. You see a half-dead man talking to Kid. Kid arguing. The dead man quieting him before reaching a hand out to you. And as you look, the temporary invisibility spell Kid had used disappears. And you can kind of see your hand for a moment before this much stronger from spell to curse is put on you by this half-dead man, as you are sunken into invisibility forever. And the individual says, "It's okay. It's okay, Kid. We all have bad days. This could have been so much worse. He's better off this way. It'll take a decade or so to heal, and he'll be right as rain. Don't you worry about a single thing. You just focus on your necromancy." As he leaves, and putting a hand back in his wake and pulling the memories from your head.
My God.
So a half-dead man cursed you. But it is someone it appears that Kid knows. Anybody else lose a memory?
I kind of want to lose one, but
Come
those
on.
are all so intense.
Oh, they're not that intense. They're all their backstories.
That's what I thought until I got my own.
That's crazy.
Do it.
I was gonna say, like, I just like in one of my like recovery attempts for like an item, I like stumble across something and kind of get like, you shouldn't have seen this type moment, but I don't know that.
You don't want to find out why you're so curious?
I was just saying.
You don't want to find out why you're so curious?
Exactly.
Why so curious?
Okay. So you you had set out. Where can we send you? Give me 1 second.
I'm getting nervous, y'all.
No, it's, I just picking NPCs and locations and fun things like that.
Making a bowl of cereal. Be right back.
Making a bowl of cereal.
At least he's not going to get ice cream now.
Loose use of the word making.
Yeah, that's where I was. Okay, so
Wait, what y'all say about making a bowl of cereal? Like, how else do you phrase that? Like, preparing a bowl?
I'm getting a bowl of cereal.
Oh, interesting.
You don't
Is that a
make
regional thing?
you don't make a bowl of cereal.
That's the only way I feel like I've ever said it my entire life.
But
You pour a bowl of
yeah, you could say I'm pouring.
No, that must be a regional thing.
I'm gonna go
'cause y'all sound weird right
I'm
now.
gonna get
No,
some
that's
cereal.
That's a culinary thing.
You making it implies work.
Also
Right.
true.
Right.
Listen, sometimes those bags are hard to open.
You're
So,
still
like,
not making
Don't be
that.
tiny.
It's like
Yeah.
you're not making
Yeah.
ice cream. You're getting ice cream, right? Like
Come on,
you just
look. Guys,
Understand.
take this. What if his roommate put it on top of the fridge? That's a lot of work for him.
That's so fucking unnecessary.
That's a lot of work.
Katra, you find yourself.
That was a Greg joke, I guess. He's the
Yes.
only
It
person
was.
under 16 here. As a man.
Oh my god.
Thanks for clarifying. Katra, you find yourself in one of the noble houses of Craghammer. In one of the upper rings under Mountain Sunnyside. You have worked your way here, trailing one of the older relics of your Druidic Circle's heritage. They're often objects of envy and collection from some of the dwarvish folk who don't practice the Druidic tribe natures or Druidic rituals. They have their own magical effects, so sometimes people like to just have them around. This one had a natural warming effect, used often in ceremonies and to help naturally balance certain areas of land. You had made your way to, snuck into their house under false pretense, had distracted the nanny, and had made your way to their office. You were able to unlock their hidden drawer, pocket the artifact, but he came back before you could get out, so you hid under the desk. He was having a meeting. They were discussing the succession of the throne. The fact that... One moment, please.
Shout out to your improv skills, by the way. This is wild. Just making up like 6 backstories off the cuff like this.
Thank you.
Backstory alterations, I'll say.
Take it
Or
in.
destroying stories.
Global warming is real. It's just big in magical worlds. Hey, how many steps did you take to make your cereal?
Lord. Apparently, making a bowl of cereal is a regional phrase. Like nobody else says that.
What did you say? Pour a bowl of cereal?
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Pour a bowl, get a bowl. They were discussing the succession and how the Blood Kiss had the greatest right to the throne. And though they'd been defeated once, if they stayed, they could cause an insurrection, even accidentally, cause a split, even accidentally. So the Blood Kiss needed to be forced out of Crackhammer. by whatever means deemed necessary. But their holdings were to be taken, their money destroyed, reallocated to the city. And their kin, well, everyone falls to crime when their money goes away, don't they? The meeting ended, they left. You snuck out, seemingly unseen. But on your way out, you were stopped by the nanny, who was holding in her hand a wand, shaking, a little distraught, saying that I'll be punished if they find out. You shouldn't have stuck around. As she points to you and your memory is destroyed. And the last thing you see is her pointing it to herself. And the first thing you remember is returning with the object, though it was a fake.
Of course it is. That's right.
Okay. You all sit dumbfounded with this rush of removed knowledge coming back to you.
I roll a blunt.
That tracks. As Thomas sits and says, there it is. Let it in. Let it in. You can go ahead, Clue. No, not mine. We just figured out what the whole thing was for. You know, I'm smart like that. I don't just rush in and do what I'm told. That's just me. You can go ahead, Clue. And Clue reaches down in cash Revivify on Dresden. You see him taking a few different things out of his pouch, and
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
yes.
During this, can I ask Slyrack to Dresden's brother to get the benefits yourself?
Say again?
All right.
I want Slyrack to ask Dresden's brother if he just wants to bring him back to kill him and get the benefits of killing him.
Well, give me a Constitution saving throw. Let's see how you're doing with your memory coming back.
Alright, I wasn't ready for that. Hold on. Let me open up my laptop. You said Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
I'd say, let's get 15.
15. So, you say all that, but you forgot to move over next to him. And you're not really saying it loud enough to be heard.
No, hold on. I said before I did that, I moved over next to him and tapped him on the shoulder.
So this is after the memory came back. So at the moment, you're not moving. Because once you all got flooded by your memories, it kind of grounded you for a moment. As this magic is being the magical spell is being ripped away, and the memory is coming back. So for a moment, you're not doing anything.
Do I see him like trying to get up with it?
One person at a time. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, you can't do that when I said it. Like, this feels like nerfing.
I said it before you said anything. That you guys were all grounded for a moment, and Thomas said, "Take it in. It's okay. Let it happen." So you can say that in a moment, but you're gonna have to wait a beat or two.
Cool.
Do I see him trying to get up?
Give me a concept.
$18.
Yeah, you see him trying to get up.
I look at him. Oh, he's invisible still, right?
yeah, he is.
Never mind.
But Clue begins his ritual to bring Dresden back. It's not the quickest thing in the world, so you do have time to recover from being stunned from the memory being sent back into your mind.
All right. Will you let Philly get up after smoking this blunt?
So 5 minutes pass and you all have your faculties back. In that time, the ritual is almost completed, but it's not done yet. What would you all like to do?
Question. Blackhist was the name of the guy who sent us down here? His family name, right?
Yes, it is.
Is it? And how long ago was the whole incident, the memory incident?
Oh, for your thing?
Yeah.
7 years. 10 years ago. Okay. Thomas has just kind of been sitting down, kicking his legs, just kind of passing the time, talking with Slate. Thomas will stand as we reach about right before the 10-minute mark. And he'll say,
Hold on. After the 5 minutes and before the 10 minutes, is it possible for me to walk over there and just flick Thomas in the nose?
Yeah.
Probably. Let me check one. I mean, you can do that. Let me just check one thing about Thomas to see if you flick him in the nose or
Let me
not.
see if this motherfucker see.
Pretty much. I don't think he can, but let me double check.
The rest of them can't. They're not the. Not the type. Funny that we're sitting with the most charismatic person because the rest of them three.
Yeah, dense. Yes, as you get up and walk over, you notice that he does not notice. Are you gonna?
I just want to flick him in the nose. Yep. And it's gonna be one fluid motion. I'm gonna flick him in the nose, then drop to the ground and kind of barrel roll. We'll call it 2 rolls.
Into him or behind, backward?
Away from him. It doesn't matter, just away from him.
Okay.
Silently, and I'd like to roll athletics to back this maneuver.
Athletics to drop to the ground and roll?
To do it athletically.
Why you keep trying to make acrobatics athletics, man?
This is athletics. This is calisthenics. Stop making me bring this up.
It's not. First, roll to hit with advantage your unarmed strike. You don't have to like actually hurt him, but to actually hit a person, it's a roll.
Alright. So I roll with advantage unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
Nineteen.
Okay, 19 will hit. So you flick him in the nose, drop to the ground, and roll away.
Yep.
Okay, give me
an athletics check. Why are you do it?
Because it's acrobatics. By definition, rolls is in acrobatics.
My whole premise is based off of athletics.
It doesn't matter. You can't just make a thing athletics because you want it to be, man. Like athletics is jumping, climbing.
You should say at the beginning, that's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. Do you want to do something else or not do it at all?
Why can't this be athletics?
Because it's not, man. It's rolling. It's acrobatics by
How?
definition. You're.
All right, so how about this? I drop to the ground and turtle walk instead. It's a thing where your feet are off the ground
I
and
know
you
what it
shuffle. Okay. Athletics? Gymnasts can't do that shit.
I understand. So, are you trying? Is the point of the roll to get away quickly? What's the roll for in this instance, in your mind?
To not be able to like just get swiped at, and not to not be able to get kicked. Like, shit, what was that?
Dexterity.
To avoid the
so,
shit, what was that?
Dexterity saving throw with advantage is what that will be.
All right. $18. 21.
Okay. So you flick them, you drop, and you quickly get as quickly as you can to the right or to the left of this, as it were. As soon as you flick him, the rest of you see this. You just see Thomas sitting there, and next thing you know, there's a rapier in his hand. You didn't even see him draw it, and he is stabbing in front of him. You've seen people do a little knife game with the hand where you just go in between your fingers over and over again and get faster and faster. He's moving at that speed at incremental points, left to right, just stabbing quickly.
Takes his sword out when he sees that. Whoa.
He goes back and forth maybe 3 times before he stops.
Slyrock will look at Slate.
Can you control your teammate, please? What's happening?
Slate looks over, looks back at you guys. I don't know what that was about. You're gonna have to ask him. He's his person, not my person. Thomas slowly puts it away. Something hit me in the face.
A lot of things just hit a lot of us. You know, the whole magic breaking, collapsing portal, the whole conversation we just had. Are you feeling okay?
Oh, I'm feeling fine, but I don't think one of you's gonna be feeling fine in a moment. As he begins to stand up.
Can I
dropped on whatever he was doing?
Oh, that's not a concentration spell.
Can I cast? I'm not cast. Can I roll?
Let me read this one more.
Yeah. What is it? Maybe perception. So I can like see if I can track like your steps on the grass or anything.
Say it again.
Can I roll perception and see if I can track your steps on the grass or anything?
Yeah, it's a high DC, but go ahead and roll.
Hold on, let me see if I have anything. Eesh, hold on. One second. It's easy. Okay. Ooh, okay. Hold on. I can use guidance, right?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. It's 22. Hold on, I'm trying to see what I need to add to this. 22 plus 5, 27.
Yeah, Jerry's Jerry made it over here, then kind of like stopped, and just kind of just in place. You can see the footprints kind of end over there, and you can kind of see the footprint in front of him kind of being like brushed away.
Mm-hmm. Do I see any like blood dripping or anything? Like
no blood.
You might have just stabbed up. All right.
No evidence that Thomas caught him with that flurry.
All right.
But Thomas will stand. He'll kind of crack his neck, leaning it left and right, do a quick stretch, and says, "Well, Rescue Inc., whatever claim you had on their lives, let's just call it even." And as he's about to step forward, you hear, Hell's bells, Thomas. Leave the kids alone. As Dresden sits up,
Hell's bells.
kind of rubs his head and says, "Eesh, why you actually killed me?"
Well, you told us to.
Oh yeah, I didn't think you'd do it.
Well, you were trying to kill us.
That was incentive. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much. I'm appreciative.
What the fuck kind of game is it?
Well, before we move
Happy to help
on, is there anything you can give us so we can get paid for this, more or less?
Give you?
Well,
No,
to prove that you are a person here.
Why do you need to know I'm here? Thomas, sit down. One's invisible.
Not you per se, but just like someone strong and powerful.
Our job was to kill you. We did that, but we need proof so we can get paid.
Let's take the body of Dewey Do.
To prove to the person who hired us that
Why
this
don't
will
we
not be a
take the
problem.
body of Dewey Do?
The who?
Dewey Do. That thing up there.
Well, we're doing that too, but I mean, well, this is a big story here.
Dresden walks up and sits next to Thomas. Sits next to Thomas and kind of just, oh, that is the second time I've died. Gotta say, maybe more pleasant. Hard to really grade death. Do you need? Did you know I was in here? Did you need me for payment? I don't understand.
Well, to be precise, our job is to close the portals leading out of this place. Those portals were hinged to your life.
Thomas turns Clue. Clue turns. Are we doing
We're
a name? Are we doing a
assuming
name thing? Slate. Slate goes. Quinn. Quinn goes. Well, I'm out of names. That's not really fair. Why would you pick me last?
I'm assuming we were under the impression when you told us to kill you that you were knowledgeable to this fact.
Yes and no. So, looking with my eyes in the cage, there's a thing there, and that thing is supplementing the magic. If I had to guess, that's temporary. Thomas, Clue, Slate, Quinn, Thomas. Do you know this? It's an artifact, Harry. So we're gonna take that with us when we leave. Gates will close. Any other questions I can answer before I get out of here? Because
well, the question, if we weren't asking a question that needed an answer, we are asking for an object.
I'm catching up. You guys got paid to come down here?
Yes.
Okay. And so the warden is the bad guy. You can take him. I think your friend mentioned that.
Yes.
I don't think that they would know who I am.
Right.
Yeah, just
guys, what are we doing? You're asking him for something. You do not know who is down here or what is down here. I'm pretty sure this thing right here, this piece of shit, is good enough. We keep asking him for something for why he's so sensitive.
Agreed.
Listen, portal's closed, warden's dead. We can leave.
Okay, why are we still here then?
Just for clarification, once you take that thing out, we'll still be able to get out on our own way, correct?
I'll let you guys leave first. Yeah,
Yes.
It's simple as, hey, by the way, thanks you guys. I hope we didn't make it too hard on you. I see you're all still alive, so that's good.
I mean, you could have given us more writing on the wall first. Prepared us better.
Well,
it was very lacking.
I had certain conditions. I couldn't help you. I could just confirm that you were correcting your theories. But thank you. If you ever in Craghammer, look me up. Harry Dresden, I'm in the book.
Why did we need to kill? Why did the Fae need us to kill you? Why couldn't they do it?
Ooh, that's a tricky question. Roll a history check for me, Katra.
Can I roll it too?
You actually can. I was going to tell you to do it too.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. Okay, hold on. 18 plus. It's without guidance. Hold on. 18 plus. Oh, dirty 20.
Okay. Harry Dresden is a name you know from your history books. Dresden was an archmage of well-renown who made his home in the lower disk of Crackhammer. He would solve problems, help with magical mysteries, help hit back at the things that go bump in the night. But he disappeared about 100 years ago or so.
Oh.
But for a very long time, he was a bit of a hero to the few lower rings of Crackhammer, and one of the heavy hitters of the arcane world. But he disappeared, and no one really knew what happened to him. There was no sign of fight. His friends didn't seem overly concerned. But there was always the running rumor that he had too many dealings with the Fae in his time. Amongst the books that your people had, at least. But Harry says, oh, well, I had some run-ins with the Fae. Wizards of my level have death curses, so they didn't want to, get their whole bloodline erased. Hey, it's hard to kill Fae because they don't die natural deaths, really, so, they're a little scared of the concept. But, thank you. I don't want to stay here too long. Like I said, if you have any Crackhammer, come by. My place is always open. I'm in the book. Archer Wizard. I don't do the tower thing. I have a house.
Harry, I will surely take you up on that offer.
For sure.
See you in the near future.
Oh, do you guys have a name or anything?
The UGOAI.
UGOAI. All right. Right on.
I'm Katra.
Oh. Hi, I'm Dresden.
Feel you.
Dresden.
Feely goes to shake his hand.
Oh, he stops and shakes your hand.
And he protrudes some fairy energy.
What happened there? What?
Walk me through that.
I pull the skill off that would bring out Finral, but I don't bring out Finral.
Okay.
Huh?
Because Finral is a wildfire spirit, and there is some. Well, no, I think that's more elemental than Fae, Greg.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a different plane of existence
Never mind.
entirely.
Had the wrong species.
Cyrock will walk up to the charming one of the caster. Was that a Thomas?
Thomas.
And extend his hand.
We don't have to be enemies,
He shakes your hand and says, I'm not your enemy. I lived too long for that. And he'll shake your hand.
Oh, just a classic case of RBF. My mistake.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What is Clue? Slate. Quinn. Dresden?
It's not important. Don't worry.
Katra!
Wait, what was the question?
He called Katra.
Wait, I missed something. What
Add
happened?
names to this.
They were saying names again.
RBF is.
Oh, Catra's just looking.
Next time. You'll get it next time. That's okay. He says, Dresden shakes his head. Thomas, turn it off already. Thomas kind of smiles wryly, and you guys all feel the effects of him being the best person in the world drop away.
I don't like
Fuck
that.
you.
Don't like it at all.
Anyway, while all this is happening, Fino is dragging Dewey Doo out by his hair. Like he's like
Don't we have a
waiting
bag?
for this talking. Nope, he's dragging him by his hair across the floor.
Okay.
We can put him in the bag. Fino.
You guys talk. I do not have time for that.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Actually, I'm tired. It's been a long day.
And he drops whatever effect he has, and he smiles and he says, "I forget it's on sometimes."
Mm-hmm. Don't forget your friend in the wall.
Who?
Your friend in the wall. Who's asleep? The one you thought was happy who was
It
dead?
is not his friend. He does
No,
not care.
they're
Rescuing
rescuing.
friend.
I'm talking to them in general.
Oh
No, he is not rescuing.
Oh, who?
no, I'm not.
Thomas
I'm
is
not
not?
with them. No, I hired them.
Oh, well, okay, whatever. Bye. Casual starts
Alright.
walking towards the door.
And on their way out, as you all are going to opposite doors here, Dresden will stop and say, "Hey, Thomas won't say it, but he owes you one. So, if you ever run into a White Court vampire, just drop his name."
Ooh.
Thank you. Very
Alright.
Thomas Ray.
Jerry yells out. Thomas also won't say it, but rescuing was some bullshit.
All the rescuing stops in their place.
Still a feeling of some effects of the random magic. No worries.
No, I'm invisible. They don't see me.
They heard me.
Voice coming from
Yeah, they heard me. They heard me. Sure.
You see Slate just calmly put down his battle axe, calmly reach up and take off a necklace and hold it in the air in front of him. Catcher, you recognize this. This is a necklace of fireballs.
Casper opens her hand and like shows. wait, I want to see what he does with it before I do anything.
So he's going to hold it up, reach up, take off one, take off two, take off three,
Casper reveals her necklace too.
take off. He looks at you.
We don't want to do this. Let's just go.
Clark just starts running in the opposite direction.
Now I want.
Just
Jerry
take off
starts
the
running,
whole
too.
necklace.
Now I want to
don't
do it
want
more. And he's taking off more. And then his side's like, fuck, and they're running too.
You pick up your
Clue's like, stop it,
Holding
please
the
stop.
necklace up, backing up, like.
Everybody else is like, this
Yeah.
is not worth it.
Quinn is gone.
Short instruction.
Quinn's through the
Hold
door.
right here.
Thomas is through the door. Slate now has. How many does this have on it?
full necklace. I didn't use it at all. I just found it.
Unfortunate. Slate. Slate has.
Wait,
bless
he took it from you?
That's my character.
Oh shit. Oh.
Well, I keep telling y'all, leave him alone.
You see Slate take off 5 of the 9
That's okay.
balls.
I have my. I'm just holding
shaking
my
them in
whole
his hand,
necklace.
just shaking them.
Listen, Von will kill us each. Our team is gone. Let's just go.
Roll persuasion.
With advantage, because I have one in my hand too.
No, not advantage. He's stupid.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he's
Is my
Sounds
team
like he's a
out yet? Are
crash
y'all
out.
out yet?
Yeah.
I
We're
think your
gone.
team's your team's
Oh,
gone.
natural 20!
Natural 20.
Wherever he can be.
When I
He-
need it most.
Not waiting for your bullshit.
He looks at you and says, "Catcher, you're my kind of crazy."
I wink.
And
And
he's
like,
gonna
if everybody's gone, I like.
he's gonna
dip through
throw
the-
his in the air and run through the door.
Yeah, I'm out.
Jesus Christ.
As you're leaving, there's an eruption of explosions as it seems this may not have not been the plan, as you can hear the destruction of this prison on your way out.
That's
You had the
crazy.
same thought as me, and I didn't have to use my fireball.
He's
I
a
like it.
crude
Well,
tank.
You have one in your hand you need to get rid of at some point because you can't
Thankfully,
put
he's
it
a
back on.
dumb.
Yeah,
Can I just put it in my pocket, or is it gonna blow up?
I think that's gonna blow up. let me see the rules of this thing. They're not
With the rest
detachable.
You're
of them.
essentially holding a spell right now.
Right. Let me
Yeah,
see.
think the cost.
All right, how about this?
So
How about we keep us all safe?
Once we round the corner for the portal, I'll just like throw it back to make sure like the door to the portal from this end is destroyed. How about that?
okay, so you walk through with it in your hand.
Yeah. Unless it's gonna kill me.
Now this shit's really not going to be functional. Like, fuck anything that they could have found down here. Well, no, I'm with that. Yeah, fuck anything they
I mean, it's just a portal
Let's
door.
blow this shit up. Yeah, but, I mean, there's a lot of people who died along this path or shit, but...
Okay. As you all return to
That's
the
a whole little
It was
middle
nobody
area.
like here though.
The
As
floor
you
is
all-
lava?
There was. As you all return to the portal, which snaps close as you leave, you kind of hear the echoes of an explosion from the other side. You find yourself in place of this pedestal with a skull is instead the front doors to an old-looking fort. And as you all walk out and... well, there's no map for this, but I'll bring you to the board we're on.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh well.
So you find yourself staring at the doors of an old fort. What would you like to do with the fireball in your hand?
I like I said, I was intending on just blowing. I mean, but guys, I have to let this go somewhere. Let's get around
How
the corner.
high up can it go?
The ceiling is 10 feet.
Okay, never mind. I mean,
Can I have?
is there any stretch of hallway that we can get like 40 feet away from it?
Right.
Yeah, if we round this corner.
Well, I mean, yeah, behind you is still all the stuff that was there before. Me.
I mean, God, we've seen Feely throw one of these things around the corner. Let's just go around the corner and throw it back
That's
out.
what I keep saying. We just need to get around.
Okay, so this is a actual bead. You're not curving that puppy, but you can throw it in front of the corner.
I'm gonna throw it like, or have someone throw it like once we get to the edge of the corner, so it'll be like away.
Down the hall.
Does anybody have an arrow? We can just stick it to the tip of an arrow and just have somebody shoot the arrow down the hall.
This is a lot of work.
This is a lot of work.
If you know while he's talking, he just keeps walking. This group stopping, he just keeps walking with his body, just dragging it.
I mean,
Wait, who would stop? Why can't we talk and walk?
So to be clear,
because I have to get rid of this fireball.
It's reaches 60 feet, so the bead cannot be attached to a thing. Kind of reading what this thing is. So you take it off and you can throw it up to 60 feet. That's kind of the rules of how this
once
little,
we get to the
puppy
corner,
Talking about throwing a bead 20 yards on a football field.
So let's just walk 60 feet and throw that shit behind us.
That's what I'm trying to do, but we got to get around the corner.
Let's
So
go.
we can
Let's
say
go.
we can say you
To the
guys do
corner.
this. This isn't
Let's
overly.
get to the corner, throw it, and then run.
Yeah.
Like Ding Dong did.
Okay. You guys do the thing. It happens. The fireball is gone. My goodness. So, what would you all like to do? There are large fort doors where you left, and there's of course everything that was behind you, leading you if you want to leave.
Is this full of lava right
I
now?
only collect some of these bodies as we go.
What did you say, Fina?
Always like that. So
Fina?
is this for lava, like, or is this always like that? The way this looks.
It was always like that. There were certain parts of the lava that were marked out for you to cross safely.
Okay. So as we leave, Fino's just going to kind of investigate, see if he can find anything down here.
Roll investigation.
Lyrak would like to enlist the help of Jerry. And once we get all the way back to the part where we went like up the rope, we get into where they are digging and shit. I want to take one of the wheelbarrows and see if we can't take that magic stone back to town and have somebody with higher skill than myself possibly turn it into a usable item.
13.
Okay. So, what are you looking for again, Fino?
Anything cool that we just might have missed.
Okay. And Slyrak, you guys are stopping to take the stone out the ceiling?
Yes, but it'll be like at the end, because we'll need to go back and get one of the wheelbarrows anyway. So if the rest of the group wants to go and do something else or something, whatever. But I figured now that we have this area kind of cleaned out, we wouldn't have to all stay together if they don't want to.
Well, it's like a 30-minute climb up the ladder to get out of here. So you don't feel confident a wheelbarrow's coming back down this puppy. You may have to take this out and the two of you strong arm it up the thing.
Okay, I'll ask Sabet and Jerry then to help me.
You guys said you had a bag that you could do it. Why can't you put that in Jerry's bag?
That thing is, let me double check the proportions of this haversack.
While he checks, I think it's a good plan for you to remove it. What thoughts? Could we be able to chip some of it off so we can have pieces of it for ourselves?
You look purple, right? Don't you?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping we could take it to the jeweler, and it would be big enough that hopefully we could each get some kind of like bracelet or necklace or something made out of it
with unlimited uses.
Really? Tell me more about this magic item you're making, Greg.
I want the god weapon, please.
Right, you guys already got a staff of time.
I need the power of my staff that you won't let me use.
Speaking of which, I need to subtract years from that.
Yes. This will fit in the haversack, but it's going to take up all of the space in the haversack. I'm not sure what else you have in there at the moment. Though you do have the two side pouches would be fine. The side pouch can hold 20 pounds each.
Well, they are doing that though. While they're taking their time doing that, Drake's Dewey Doo's body to that gold thing, and he's going to start trying to take that apart because he's taking that with him.
Okay.
He's like going to try to break it down enough to like where he can carry it out of there pretty easily.
Okay.
He's still dragging Dewey Doo's body though, so he's got like his body's just like sitting there next to that thing.
Gotcha. Give me. You have any tools to help with this, or are you just kind of doing it?
He has me and Captain who have stone working abilities.
Yeah, and I'm going to use my flame tongue rapier. It can heat up pretty darn hot, so I feel like that will help, like melt, cut and melt.
That's fair.
Easily.
Huh?
The dwarves should be able to help with this easily.
I don't know about easily. You guys, you're dwarven, but you're not smiths.
I mean, Casper. Oh, yeah, my bad.
This is stoneworking, right?
This is gold.
I have stone. I have stoneworking proficiency.
Actually,
Oh no, I don't. I lied.
No, I mean you guys with time, you guys.
I
Huh?
was like, yes. Oh, good.
No, I mean with time, you guys can break this thing down. Like it's not going to be the smoothest cuts, and flame metal is not going to just melt through the thing.
What are we trying to do?
He's taking apart the gold structure up here. Just give me. Well, either dexterity or athletics, depending on how you want to approach this, Fina.
I'm going to dex it.
I'm sorry, it's sleight of hand or athletics is what we'll.
Would the flame blade help with this?
It helps. I mean, it's gold. This thing's not getting to the point of melting gold.
I mean, it's a blade.
Okay. So you're careful with this. It takes you about the same 30 minutes or so they take to kick that crystal out the ceiling. But you're able to cut across the intersections and the points where it meets, and without damaging the material too much, get a couple gold chunks out of this thing, a couple of large pieces of it, like pretty much these wing parts sitting up. You're able to cut those 3 off and those 3 off. If you want to spend more time, you can get the main structure chipped away.
I want it all.
You want it all?
Yes. With this whole thing, this is ours. It's coming back to our offices, and then Dwarves can help me if they want to. Dwarves help. Shoot, I rolled a 30, man.
Yeah, you did.
Can I roll Arcana or History again one more time on this?
I want my 30 to work.
It was like a
part of it.
So it'll take an hour. You can get the whole thing taken down. Roll history. Were you rolling history on?
I just wanted. I know that the first time I saw that it was a part of something. Like part of it was missing.
Yeah, it looks like this used to go all the way across from wall to wall.
Is there anything I can roll to like see if I feel like it would be like insight or something?
For what?
To see if it would be like it could be problematic for us to take this.
You try to see if it's cursed? Yeah.
Maybe.
Insight's not going to do anything for you here.
Spine traps. Like
you've done that in this room, and it was.
Oh, okay, all right. Then I'll help. Oh, right. I'll help them.
Okay, so it'll take about an hour, and this thing's fucking heavy, you guys. Even in pieces, the group's movement speed is going to be significantly slowed. It's not really going to matter. You're not in danger or anything. But keep in mind, you guys are severely weighed down between that. Well, the crystal's fine because the bag has magical properties, but the very large gold structure that you took apart is going to weigh a bit.
Yep.
Can my strength not aid in this?
I mean, he cut it up into little pieces, and your bag's kind of full. I mean, if you want to hold them all in your hand, maybe, but that's still probably. It's a very large, solid gold structure. So any way it goes, if you guys split the pieces amongst the strong people are still slowed a bit.
Finral teleports everyone 15 feet at a time.
Oh, real quick.
Yes.
Did Pino's talking to? How many things did we find down here?
As you say that, you hear a whistle from behind you as the Riffler kind of steps out of a wall. Oh, good job. You took your time with a little talkie-talkie, but you got it all done, right? He's dead. I can see the effects already.
You certainly are a brave little fellow, aren't you?
Oh, I was going to give you rewards, but if you don't want them, I'll go back into the wall.
No, you misunderstand. I am impressed. I didn't expect to see you again.
Oh, well, you got my name. I assume you're going to use it one of these days, but no, there are various odds and ends and different bubbles around here that I've collected in my free time that you would have found yourself had I not been here. And, just In the honor of our good working relationship, I figured I'd just give them over to you. After you finish the job, that is.
Insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to see if we scared him that much, or if this is really what he is.
Insight.
Okay.
Yikes. Nope.
Natural 20.
Oh, there we go.
20. No, this is not fear-based. This just simply seems to be who he is. For him, it's simply he got bested. He's fine with that. He made a fair trade. You guys are square as far as he's concerned. The earlier threats when he was close to death matter. He's not close to death right now. So your group's scariness is significantly diminished now that he's not bleeding out. But he did take all the items from the room, from this dungeon area, and he does feel like it'd be a good turn to give them to you.
It's impressive. I mean, I did threaten to kill him multiple times.
No, you did. And at the time, you could have done it. He's not. You get the impression he feels like he could escape before he could be killed, in this moment right now.
I like him a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, we already have his name.
Yeah. What'd you say, Slavak? I'm sorry.
So what is it that you have for us?
Oh, well, gather around. And he puts a bag down and reaches in, takes out one thing. Oh, this here is a ring of mind shielding. He kind of rolls it over. Reaches in again. Takes out. Let me see what else is on my little charty chart.
That's fine. That's how you can tell everybody's been through a campaign before, because nobody was the first one to be like, "Hey, I want that." Wait, hold on. There's some more shit coming.
Reaches in and takes out a scroll, and he says, "This here is a scroll of protection from Fae." And he tosses that over. Reaches in again. Scroll of protection from Celestials. Tosses that over too. Fun fact, both of those are quite old. Made long time ago. I don't know if magic expires. I don't think it does, but very ancient. Reaches in, pulls out 2 stones. These here are ascending stones. Tosses those over.
Is it the teleporting one or the conversation one?
Conversation one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
He. No, he's not giving you that.
Nerf.
No, it's not nerfing. It's just just being mindful.
One of those cards.
Takes out a small vial. Oil of etherealness. Tosses that over. This one's kind of silly. It's a decanter of endless water. Toss that over. And the last one he takes out, this here, takes out a wooden box, is a boat. And we'll toss the little box over.
A boat.
That's what he said. And he takes the bag, kind of puts it away, looks at you all and says, which one of you did it? I see you all still standing here.
So you knew?
Oh yes, archmages, they're tricky to kill. They kill you back, you know.
Well,
Couldn't help but notice you left out that little piece of information.
Well, they only would have killed one of you. I figured your group, you know, they'd be okay.
Well, we are. Solar gets all the items.
Okay.
I'm not Solar. Whoops. What
Happens
is
to the best of us.
experience? I say it loud.
All right then. Hey, pleasure doing business with you. If you
Wait.
say again.
What is oil of etherealness?
Oh, look it up. I'm not the dictionary.
Fuck you.
Wow.
That's good shit.
It really is. Last thing he says is, pleasure doing business with you. I know that if the Fae needs something done, we should come to you all.
Price just doubled after this job.
So you will work for us. Good to know. We'll be seeing you. And he walks through the wall.
I really wanted to kill him.
Real bad.
Why? Why? What's wrong with you guys?
Because I want his cards.
Oh, well, that's fair. They're pretty cool cards.
Well, they say that he's collecting, on our way out, collecting any bodies we find.
Collecting the well, so you guys already picked up all the caps from the red caps, the quicklings. I think you got the ears or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Pino was
We
collecting
just want
the ears.
everybody.
Yeah, you guys already scavenged all the bodies that were in here. You got the tusk from the 3 Yeth wolves, and you're dragging the body of the warden.
Lovely.
All right, you all, with the golden structure in pockets and bags and hands, you take the very, very long climb back upstairs, where you are greeted by your guide. You weren't gone for too long. You took one short rest down here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 short rests, actually.
Oh, just one.
But he guides you back out. You're welcome to put the very large chunks of structure in a wheelbarrow to aid with the traversing through the Undermine, which is about 45 minutes by itself. And
well as the stone too, right?
The stone's in Jerry's haversack. It fits just barely enough.
Oh, really? God damn.
It did.
Okay.
Did.
That's fucking awesome.
So clutch.
Right?
It just barely made it. And to my top of my head, there's not a lot in the haversack right now, anyways. But you all make it out and are brought to the warden's house.
The mayor?
Underbaron, sorry.
Okay.
Both.
Yes, everyone's incorrect. Plot twist. Come on, Tailspire. No. Did it twice.
Oh, game's over?
No, last bit, Greg. We can make some more cereal.
Don't sound so excited.
Right.
Woke up.
We got some stuff though.
As you all are shown in, the Underbaron says, "That was quick. I take it to mean you successfully completed your assignment."
We
Of
have.
course we have.
We just start dumping body parts on the floor.
Wow.
On the table.
You didn't have to bring. Okay.
This is our first job with you. We didn't know what you considered proof. We wanted to make sure.
Mm.
We hit every box. We completed the mission. I believe there were bonus goals. All of it.
They did.
Right. Okay. And you see him walk to a desk and take out the contract. So, is whatever was letting the Fae in destroyed?
Yes.
It turns out it was an archmage.
You don't say.
Like,
I did.
Roll the warden forward.
That's-
He was involved in this.
What is that?
So, he was controlling the space, the portals, so to speak. Something.
I see. That's not the Archmage, though.
Archmage had to be killed.
This is the warden, the
He
protecting.
was, yeah.
The archmage kind of disintegrated when we had ended his life. You know, spells and all.
No, that Archmages don't take losses well. That tracks. You cleared out all the Fae down there?
He did.
Yes. That was fun.
It was something.
Okay. And how many kills you got down there?
Well, let's count the body parts, and we start separating the body parts. Plus, there were a few that's maybe that got disintegrated in fire. There were still were there like 4 of them, something like that.
10. It was at least 12.
Yeah, we and plus all those. I'm counting too the bodies that the guy put down for us. It's our kids.
You guys was
Right,
yours?
oh, yeah. Hell yeah, I was counting them too.
Yeah, all
yeah.
of them.
All right. So,
It'd be like 20 something.
well, we'll call it.
Don't be stingy.
Who's being stingy?
Self
It was
checkout,
like a
man.
mini army. It was a whole battalion.
Hey, listen. If you
Let
guys
us
didn't
do our
keep
self
track,
checkout.
self-track out these things in your cart. Okay. we will call it. I didn't throw 20 things. We'll call it 20 because there was a different price rate for different creatures. So all in all, it would even out to that.
Does that count as a battalion?
I'm about to run back the tapes.
So he will say, all right, all the killings
We
will,
took out a battalion.
all the killings will equal out to 2,000 gold.
All right, I won't argue that point.
Just killing alone, not bad.
Half of which we didn't even technically do. Take it.
Hey.
As,
Of course, I'm not saying this out loud.
as discussed, fully destroying the gate, clearing out everything. I see no one died. You're all here. Is the other one here? I can't. I see 5 of you.
He's here.
All right.
I point to the dent on the couch.
I'm still standing. I guess I'm sitting. Yeah.
All right. So no death pay.
Hold on.
In fact, I believe there was a wager involved.
Is the guide still here, actually?
No, the guide left. He dropped you guys off and left.
But he told us what bar to go to, right? For that, I believe I asked him.
To get paid out.
Yeah. Check my notes.
Did you bet
here.
everyone would survive, or did you bet someone would get killed?
Oh no, I bet that we'd all return.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, right here. I bet 100 gold.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I see it.
What were the odds?
I wasn't sure,
I don't know.
but they weren't in our favor. So that's why I bet.
No, they weren't. Full survival was not in your favor. We will say he told you to go to the tight squeeze.
That's right. That does actually sound familiar.
Okay. So Undon Baron says, as agreed upon, full completion, reporting back, the deaths counted. That was agreed upon 700 platinum.
Ooh.
So it would be
700 platinum.
Plus 2,000 gold.
Yeah, so all told, that's 720.
Into our team fund. 720 platinum.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Wouldn't that be 900 platinum altogether? Isn't there?
One platinum's what? 10 gold?
Is it,
Or
Oh,
100?
yeah, base 10, right?
yeah, so it would be 900 then.
Right. Oh, he's trying to cheat us. Oh my god.
No, I don't pay much attention to the conversion rates of
No.
gold to
Yeah,
platinum. Okay. That is very
Lovely.
well done. I'm glad to hear we don't have to deal with any further incursions. Thank you for bringing the proofs. And the Undercity owes you all a great deal. And you see, he's kind of been like rubbing his head this entire time a bit.
Insight. Oh, unless he's gonna tell us. Go ahead.
No, go inside.
He wasn't ready for us all to come back.
Damn it. Yikes. That's okay.
How much money did you lose in the pool?
Like the mall offering off the car.
No, I didn't. I don't take part in those kinds of things. No, there was just an incident about an hour ago.
But we need to sleep. But what?
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you.
We would. What?
If there's more money to be made, we are all ears.
No, I
also
don't. I
very
don't think that'll be. No, just something I forgot came back to me. Is all. Nothing important.
God's sakes.
We all had a little memory jog not too long ago.
Seriously, did you really?
I'm not joking.
Did you as well?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Killing mage and such. Like you
This is
said.
something we can help with.
Maybe. Not today.
When did you leave Craighammer, by the way?
I've been under Baron for 7 years.
Let's get drinks before I leave the city.
You're welcome to make an appointment and come see me again.
It's okay. It would be more for your benefit than mine. It's alright.
Roll
Anyway.
persuasion.
Okay.
Am I able to help because we were both talking to him?
Sure.
Wait.
Okay. Alright, with advantage.
Yeah.
Please. Oh, natural 20!
Boom!
Because that would have been a 14 otherwise.
He says, if you're going to be in town for a while, I'll send for you, and you all can come down and we can have a informal conversation.
Sure.
For now,
Sounds good.
thank you for your hard work here. The whole Undercity will know what you've done for us. I do consider the UGOAI as the official heroes of the Undercity. we will be coming to your guild for our needs.
Much appreciated.
He nods and kind of shows a hand up to say, thank you for stopping by.
Awesome.
We head out.
Oh, how exciting.
So, are you stopping at the bar or heading upstairs to your home first?
Oh no, I want to stop by the bar and get my winnings. But I go to Sabet.
Sabet, when we enter this place, I would like you to go first and do so in the grandest manner you can. After all, we just saved these people.
Fluff them feathers.
He got gone.
So you all make your way to the tight squeeze. Sabet going in first, throwing the door open, splaying the wings wide, knocking some things off the walls. And
Walk
he goes,
away. Bumping some people out the way.
Oh, absolutely. Kind of take a little hop step when he just kind of poof, poof, and floating a few feet forward. The UGOAI is here. And the guy turns, and a bunch of the miners who were fully aware of what was happening, they give a little, yeah. You make your way over to your guide, whose name I forgot. It's written down somewhere. You bet 100. I don't know betting, guys.
What were the odds?
They thought you were gonna die. We'll say you get back. Let's.
Pick a number between 40 and 60.
Platties.
I'm thinking a number between.
Platties.
We'll just say you get back.
No, those was the odds.
Oh, we'll say there was a. They would have thought that you had. Well, they thought you guys were all gonna die. They were just betting to see the one person who came back. This wasn't even really in the field of options until he suggested it. Whatever. You get.
Line for 30 to 1.
Let's say 30 to 1. Whatever. We'll say that. What do you win?
So give me 3,000.
There you go. 3,000 gold back.
Hey.
Not so bad.
What's that? 300 platinum?
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So.
Would have bet that shit.
Are we spending time here drinking or anything?
Well, it's interesting. As you all are in there, they do buy you guys around because you are the heroes of the Undermine at the moment, or Undercity. There's a lot of agitation. There's a lot of agitation about, so you guys don't stay long. You kind of feel it in the air. No one seems to be upset at any one person, but there seem to be a lot of people just unhappy, upset.
Why?
Deep in their cups.
Because they just got fucking raided. Their friends just got killed by Red Cap.
Slarak would like to, as he has a few drinks, he would like to talk to a few of the people around and see if he can get an idea of why.
Right, give me a quick insight check.
Can I help him? I say I feel something feels off.
Sure.
Right,
Stop caring about these people we made.
I also have a passive insight of 15. Does that help?
16 for Slarak.
The passive will just help you kind of understand that something's off, which you use to help them. The 16. Just from, glassing questions, nothing too probing. People are getting memories back. A lot more people seem to be affected by this than you thought would be the case.
So, as soon as Slarak realizes this, he will start paying for a drink for whoever he talks to, as well as, I guess, the verbal equivalent of passing out our business card for problems that they can't seem to fix themselves.
Okay. So you spread the word that the UGOAI are available for any resurfaced issues that they can't easily work out amongst themselves.
So they know where to find us, how to submit a request to our newly found guild, whatever.
Cool. You do that. You all make your way back through the streets. You see people in like deep conversations. It's not as lively as it was earlier. Even after the Red Cap attack, there was still a buzz of a large city. This is more uncomfortable. It's more dotted eyes. Feels like more dark corners. Just a less trusting populace.
Okay. I realize they've been lied to. They were told the Red Caps were a myth, and they came through and murdered their friends and family.
It's not the Red Caps. It's the resurfacing of taken memories.
In my talking, did I sense any recurring themes that would give me a clue of like who has been taking these memories, or why so many of the populace would be affected?
The name that keeps coming up is Faust.
Oh, fucking A.
Faust? How do you spell that?
F-O-S.
You don't have to spell it out. You don't have to spell it.
The second largest elven kingdom.
Wow. Wow.
Largest elven kingdom.
Oh my god.
Worlds are just colliding today, huh?
But you all make your way back to your home. Seeing the higher you climb and up to the upper city and the higher social structure, they seem to be going through this in a very different way. There is a large uptick in personal guards walking with nobles. There's a lot of shut and closed shops at the moment. And there seems to be a very thick tension as you walk into the guild hall. As you see one of the guilds that was representing Faustian interests seems to have their doors closed and their lights out.
Well.
But as you make your way back to your homes and sit down for a moment. Oh, wait. Next session, we'll backtrack to the loot bidding that was the Underbaron's right. But we'll call the night for now here.
I forgot about that.
What now? The loot?
The loot, remember what did he do about that though?
He had the option to try to buy the things you found in the Underdark. Or in the Undermined.
Oh, that's right.
Guys.
We didn't find that much good shit. I figured we would find more based on his the whole the level of argument we had with him, but
it was quite the argument.
Right? Like, I expected to find fucking
Well, he wasn't expecting it to be a portal to a pocket dimension. Like, he thought whatever was happening down there was large scale, a bunch of things down there.
Oh, like we were going like to the Fae. We were gonna fucking
or that the Fae had a big footprint here somewhere.
Gotcha.
Like a big base camp or something crazy like that is what he was expecting.
Question. The guild, the Faustian guild, are there people like kind of like lined like? Does it look like people are like coming to see what like trying to talk to them or something?
Not yet. But that bar that's right outside by all the guild halls, a lot more people than usual, and they all seem to be keeping an eye on the Faustian Guild's door.
Well, it sucks to be a Faust right now.
What was the name of the Faustian Guild?
I need to look it up.
So we have the Cauldron of the Eclipse. You got the Arcana Supreme.
It'd be the Eclipse. Is what it would be.
You the what?
Hold on, because you guys got one name from Valkyrus, and then there was an actual name.
Can't find it.
Rafik? No, that's the last call.
Eclipse was the name of the world.
Okay, we come to Cauldron of the Eclipse. Okay.
Yes.
That's the one from Faust. Or Faustian. Okay. Alright.
Did what you call it already roll history against Faust?
Who?
Ketzer.
Oh, about hearing the word Faust being what they're talking about?
Uh-huh.
You can. You are all basically you guys know what Faust is and where it is to a decent degree. You can roll history.
I know about war and stuff too. That's deep, bro. Let's see.
I didn't
put my dice up.
So Faust
for some reason, I didn't write down who the contact was from the last legend that came and spoke to us at our place.
He did it. That would be Valkyrus.
Okay.
They didn't come to talk to you because he's already pitched you.
That's why. Okay, cool.
17.
17. One of the major nations in the world. They're on the east coast of the continent. They generally always have some issue with Gilavesto, but that feels more regional than anything else. Don't have much dealings with you. They do have a presence in Craghammer, but they, for some reason, always seem to have issues with the coastal cities, be they on their coast or all the way across to Fayla on the west coast. But I've never seen them have too many dealings with Craghammer itself. They are one of the major players in the War with the Fae. But you feel like it's kind of hard to tell how real the war is for you all anyways, because it's not taking place on this plane. But you have seen elven recruits from Faust trying to get people to join up in Craghammer. They usually try to do a coalition of different races in their recruiting pitches. But beyond that, Faust is Faust, just another nation in the world. You haven't been there before.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. And that's where we'll call it a night. Fun.
Oh yeah.
First thing.
Shout out to you guys for adding cool things to your backstories.
Right. Now I have a way back to that bitch. What I was really looking for.
What, in to hurt her? Or to
Yes. Well, hurting her would be a bonus. More robbing her is the main goal.
I see.
Because I know that robbing her would hurt her tremendously.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Fun. Got Harry Dresden's favor, met some more members of Rescue Inc. Now,
Dude, I'm so glad that didn't end up in a fight.
Oh, there was no way that could turn into a fight. They're way too strong. And while they're goofies,
like before with half of us.
Yeah. While they're goofy, they don't go beating up weak people.
Thank God.
Now Thomas Wraith, on the other hand, he's a different person. But you guys got a favor from a member of the White Court of Vampires, which is that's cool.
That's what it. White Court of Vampires.
White Court of Vampires.
I didn't think it was serious.
What about the white quarter vampire thing?
Yeah.
That's what Dresden said.
Nice kid. We run into Cassius.
No, he's not here. He doesn't get to be here. Yeah, cool. Well done, everybody. Get to take your long rest. You're level 6 now. Cleared your first mission as a named guild group. Got a good payday for it.
Mm-hmm.
So here, who here wears light armor?
What do I wear? I don't think I wear armor.
I have a very valuable set of light armor that I will be willing to pass on if you can help me get a breastplate of equal value.
Fun.
The druids can't wear armor, right?
You just can't wear metal armor.
Mm.
The piece I'm offering up is a +2 studded leather. Gives you.
You just bought this, right?
Yeah. This was the piece that I bought before we went into. So it would give you a 14 plus your dexterity bonus.
Ooh, I like it. What did you want in return?
I need to buy some +2 breastplate.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll help you out with that.
Now I've got 3,700 to put towards it, but I don't know if that's going to be enough.
No, we'll have to roll the shop and see.
Right.
Let's see. All right, folks.
Yeah. Good session, everyone.
That was all.